What's going on, everybody? This is Brad bringing you another episode of Red Pill Life. So, this is episode 2, and I'm having some fun with this. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. MMA is changing my life. Yes, MMA is changing my life. For those of you who do not know what MMA is, it's mixed martial arts. So why is it changing my life, and why do we care? As we're getting red pilled here. Well, it's very, very just easy, I guess, for me to put this. First of all, when you're training every single day, I'm training about 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. Actually, I'm probably training 7 days a week. So I got 5 days that I'm actually learning and conditioning, and then 2 days normally, I'm really getting it on my own. So, so it's great for weight loss. You're learning technique. You're learning how to defend yourself. You're learning how to do kicks, throw punches. If you're thrown on the ground, how to grapple on the ground, as well as not on the ground. You're just always physically active, right? So I started last week, and I already lost about almost 4 pounds. So I think I'm about 4 pounds I lost. This is the most active I've been in probably 8 years, and I'm just starting to really feel good. So just some of the benefits, I guess, and like why you would want to get into this. So here's a little bit about my background. I was always like kind of in shape and always into sports and stuff like that. And I don't know, just as you get an adult, you get busy with work and stuff, you get busy with school, whatever. My job requires me to drive a lot. So I don't know. I just got up to like 208, 210 pounds, somewhere in there. And my ideal weight is about 175, 170. So I got a lot of pounds. I went to the regular gym, ran on my own, just tried to do whatever I could to lose the weight, and I just couldn't. I've been trying for the past 3 months, 4 months. Try dieting, try different stuff, fasting, dry fasting, wet fasting, I guess, or water fasting. I tried a lot of different stuff here. It really wasn't working. And I'm like just questioning myself, I'm going to the gym, I'm weightlifting, I'm running, and I still can't lose the weight. So what am I doing wrong? So as I'm getting red pilled, I just kind of put it all together. I'm like, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. And each pound that you're lighter is like, part of your life you get back. So, and then you see all this stuff on YouTube, all these fights going on, these Muslims in Europe just going crazy, the men acting like little bitches. I see some of that type of stuff here in my own country, and I'm just like, it's only a matter of time, man. I'm walking down the street or something, and somebody wants to rob me or pick my pocket or beat me up for whatever reason. So I've always been one to be able to fight and handle my own, but just stuff that I've learned on my own. Nothing like formal. So MMA, it's just great for weight loss. It's good for social. It's like a social event too. And you're learning techniques, so you have more confidence in a fight. If you need to, I'm not advocating go out there and try to beat everybody up, because then you're going to get in trouble and then you're going to get hurt as well. But it just, everything benefits. So now that I am more active, like I said, yesterday, I went to the gym, I threw some, kicks around, stuff like that. And then I went and I ran and walked for about a mile, not a mile, about, 4.5 miles, about an hour, I guess. I would say most of that I was running. Sometimes I was walking because my body isn't used to the training yet. But my whole mind has changed. My whole diet has changed. I'm also drinking about between a half and a gallon of water a day. I just feel more alive. I feel like I'm thinking better. and I'm just being more productive. So, since all this has been going on, I was able to clean the whole house. I cleaned my car completely inside and out. Decided now to get back into doing YouTube channels. I had one other channel that I'm going to start back up. It was more about cryptocurrency and investing and that type of stuff. But I want to develop this channel because I've been, red pilled. I mean, this is my red pill life that I'm trying to express to everybody. And, like I'm MGTOW. I'm learning a lot about women, about just women nature, and just a lot of the mistakes that I made in the past, and like how to handle myself, how to handle women. Also, how to learn how to get what you want out of life. So like I said, that's why the channel is Red Pill Life. I'm just, if this is my Red Pill Life, I want you to have. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching the channel or will be watching the channel, are already starting on your Red Pill journey, and because the world is a lot different than what we're told. We're told, I can remember, I'm told, any more than an hour in the gym is bad. You got to get married, have kids, that's good. We all just get old and we just get sickly. That's just part of life. Go ahead and eat all the meat products you want, it's fine. Vote either Pepsi or Cola, Pepsi or Coca-Cola, I should say. It's just like, we're so programmed, but the people who are playing us, they don't eat this shit or do the shit that we do, If you look at the people who really have wealth in this country, they all are business people. So, of course, they want us to believe that you have to be an employee, and think like an employee. Because if they got most of the people in the world thinking to be an employee, well, then, they could be the business people, and then we're going to be slaves. We're slaves by debt. We're slaves by our choice becoming an employee. It's in the United States, it's the highest tax rate is for employees. They even took it away from us back in the 30s. We were not supposed to be paying income tax at the federal level or the state level. It's actually against the law. But they passed whatever, for World War II. We need this money, and it's a temporary tax, and that's it, But no, it stayed. So the income tax at the employee level, it's the highest rate now. It's the highest rate for anything. And as you just kind of start putting everything together, like I got a bachelor's degree in finance. All my classes. It never really taught me to be a business person. It never taught me to be self-sustaining. Whenever I did anything, physical-wise for a sport or something, it's always you do this, you do that, the common shit. But, and then when you study, like, people that are at the NFL level, they're doing everything times 10. I mean, they're bringing everything to the next level. So I just really think like a lot of the information out there is just for the masses. It's not for the classes. And there is a big difference between class as well as, your structure in the class and obviously the information that you get. So the people at Donald Trump's level, the government level, George Soros, all these people, they get different information. They also can buy politicians off to bend the rules for themselves. I mean, Donald Trump himself came out and said that I bought most of these politicians off. I bought them, so they do favors for them. So that's really kind of crony capitalism, and that's kind of, but that's where we are. That's where we are right now. So honestly, if you just look at the tax law favors those who are going to take the risk to start business. The politicians are dirty criminal scumbags. They'll always love, anybody to give them money for their campaign. Hey, I'll give you $5,000 for your campaign, but how about you help me out here? You give me this bid or whatever. Special treatment is what these people are buying. And you know what? That's the way the system is. So do I blame anybody that does that takes advantage of the system? No, I don't. It's just unfortunate. That's kind of where we're at. But anyway, but yeah, getting back to MMA, I mean, I really, like, I've been through two basic trainings in my life, and really the only way I see it to maintain a good healthy weight, be strong-minded and confident in your skills, is to kind of have that type of boot camp mentality. And I'm not talking about the gym boot camp. I'm talking about like a boot camp where, like MMA, for civilians. I mean, it's really hard to reenact a full boot camp, because you really have to give complete control to somebody else. And we just don't have that right now. It's kind of, hard to simulate that, when you're going to work and you have kids or whatever. But yeah, I mean, but at the very least, I mean, I think all of us can do MMA. There's a lot of women that do MMA. They do kickboxing. They do, grappling. They do all kinds of stuff. So it's not just for men, it's for women. But it also gives women a lot of confidence too. And as a man, knowing that my girlfriend or wife or whatever the case may be, one day can defend herself at least to a point, makes me feel more confident, that she won't get hurt. So, but also, it's like I said, it's great for weight loss. It's great for changing your life and your mind, and it's an external source that's doing it. So a lot of times we can't change from within. We can have these ideas that, we want to change, but then we don't have an action plan. And even if we have an action plan, we can't implement it because it's kind of outside of our control. Sometimes we need from external sources to make us do what we don't want to do if it's for our benefit, So like I said, I got through the first week of MMA. Next week is going to be a whole nother week. I'll talk about MMA probably once a week. And, I'll talk about my weight. So just, to go back on my weight here, I was 208 pounds on Monday. Now I'm about, 204, 205. Right now, which is, Sunday, September 2nd. So the goal is to get down to around 170, 175 pounds. So you guys are all going to be, involved in that. So it's going to be cool. Anyway, this is episode 2 of Red Pill Life. I'm going to create another 3 or 4 videos. And we're going to just roll out a video a day. And we're just going to keep on hammering this. So please leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. And let's build a community. Thank you and have a good day.